to a continuing problem and a spring cleaning effort to deal with it. Roadside litter. It's a sight that can diminish the most beautiful settings. As our Austin Harmon explains, he's taking a closer look about the ongoing work to tackle roadside trash.
There is no mistaking the natural beauty found here in the two Virginias. As you can see behind me, the view is breathtaking up here on East River Mountain. However, once you start getting into the valleys, the litter that just clutters the roadways down there, it's a problem that gets under some people's skin.
It makes me angry, and I can't understand how people can just drink a bottle of soda and throw it out the window. It really upsets me to see that people don't care enough to keep where they live clean.
That was Linda Augutowski. Her volunteer work to clean up roadside litter spans years here in Mercer County. It led her to selection as a WVVA Hometown Hero last year. She worked tirelessly with other volunteers to tidy up in her hometown of Rock. But she and others also participate in county-wide efforts to erase the byproducts of litter bugs. While she and others donate their time and energy to beautifying the roadsides, Augutowski says there is a payoff.
Rewarding to see the roads clean after you finish. Very rewarding.
But it's not just here in Mercer County where people are getting together to help deal with the eyesore of litter. Here in Virginia, the Tazewell County Sheriff's Office has gotten involved in roadside litter cleanup. They're asking others for help. We're going to tag along and we'll be sure to tell you all about it next week.